everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about how to teach your dog to get dressed or put their harness on their own. This will make it really easy for you to get your dog ready to go, especially if you have a service dog and you want to put on their vest as you unload your dog from the car. This makes it really, really easy to have a cue already. Before we dive in though, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa. I'm a certified professional dog trainer and I love helping people self-train their psychiatric service dogs for anxiety, ADHD, PTSD, and more. Now it's worth mentioning that the prerequisite to this is that your dog isn't super scared of their harness. If your dog is already running away from their harness, or they're hiding in the corner, or they're really, really against having to put their harness on, then this video is not for you. I recommend you check out my video on how to get your dog more comfortable putting on their harness, and I'll link to that in the cards up above as well as the description below. I also recommend that you get a harness that your dog can easily stick their head through. I'm going to recommend Joyride Harness. Joyride Harness makes it really, really easy for, honestly, whether your dog is going to be a service dog, is a service dog, or isn't a service dog, for you to customize the harness. And the design is really, really easy to slip on and off and is perfect for this type of training. Full disclosure, Joyride Harness did send me a harness to try out, and they gave me their seatbelt leash to try out as well, which is really nice because it doubles as a leash and a seatbelt. So if you're interested in that, I've included a link below. But if you don't have a Joyride harness yet, you can definitely practice with a regular harness as well. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So step one is to feed your dog through the harness. And so it's important that you're not pushing the harness towards your dog's face. You're letting your dog come to you and stick their head through the harness. The biggest mistake I see with this is people trying to push the harness towards their dog's face. So make sure you don't do that. Step two, you're going to get rid of the treat. You'll have a treat close by so you can still mark and reward, but with an empty hand, you're going to lure your dog through the harness so that they start getting used to the action of putting their head through without actually having to see the treat. Once your dog is doing this regularly, you'll want to add in the cue, get dressed, and then mark and reward your dog for getting dressed. So here's what that looks like.
Get dressed? Yes.
So I know this was a super quick video, but honestly, this behavior is pretty easy to train. It's really all about making sure that you are not pushing the harness towards your dog's face and you're allowing your dog's head to come through the harness. Also making sure that you're marking and rewarding that behavior, especially in the beginning stages of training. If you have any questions though, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what questions you have and possibly make a follow-up video if you guys have any further questions.